This Texas city went from a small frontier capital to one of the fastest-changing cities in America. But Austin's history is far more complicated than the music festivals and tech companies most people know today. Let's rewind. Long before Austin existed, the region along the Colorado River was home to indigenous peoples. These included the Tonkawa, Comanche, and Lipan Apache. For generations, these groups traveled through central Texas hunting, trading, and fighting for territory. Then came colonization. In the 1830s, Anglo-American settlement rapidly expanded into Texas. This occurred during the Mexican era and the Texas Revolution, and conflict with indigenous groups intensified across the region. The settlement that became Austin was first known as Waterloo. But in 1839, Mirabeau B. Lamar, then president of the Republic of Texas, selected the site as the new capital. The city was renamed Austin, after Stephen F. Austin, often called the Father of Texas. At the time, many people thought building a capital there was dangerous. The area was still considered frontier territory vulnerable to raids and conflict. Then came another major event. In 1842, during tensions between Texas and Mexico, President Sam Houston tried moving the Texas archives out of Austin for safety, but local residents resisted. In what became known as the Texas Archive War, armed citizens stopped the archives from being removed, and Austin remained the capital. As the city grew during the 1800s, slavery also became part of its economy and development. Enslaved Black Texans were forced to work throughout the region before the Civil War. And after emancipation in 1865, segregation and racial discrimination continued shaping Austin for generations. Then, in 1883, the University of Texas at Austin officially opened. Over time, it became one of the most influential universities in the United States. But even as Austin expanded, racial segregation became deeply embedded into city planning. In 1928, Austin adopted a city plan that concentrated many Black residents into East Austin. This was done by placing most Black schools, parks, and public services there. Many Black Austinites living outside East Austin lost access to city resources unless they relocated. That policy helped create racial and economic divisions that lasted for decades. Then came the music era. By the 1970s, Austin had developed a national reputation for live music, nightlife, and counterculture. Artists like Willie Nelson and Stevie Ray Vaughan became tied to the city's growing music identity. Television programs like Austin City Limits, which first aired in 1974, helped spread Austin's reputation worldwide. And slogans like "Keep Austin Weird" became part of the city's culture. But underneath the music scene, another transformation was beginning: technology. In 1984, Michael Dell founded Dell Technologies in Austin while attending the University of Texas. And over the following decades, Austin became one of the largest tech hubs in the country. Companies like Apple, Oracle, Google, Meta, Samsung, and Tesla expanded operations in the area. The population exploded, housing prices surged, and many longtime residents were pushed out by rising costs and gentrification. Historic neighborhoods changed rapidly. At the same time, homelessness became increasingly visible across parts of the city, leading to political battles over affordability, public camping laws, and policing. Then came another crisis. In February 2021, Winter Storm Uri struck Texas. Austin faced widespread blackouts, water shortages, and dangerous freezing temperatures. This was one of the worst infrastructure failures in modern Texas history. Today, Austin sits between multiple identities: a former frontier capital, a music city, a technology hub, and one of the fastest-growing urban areas in America. But underneath all of it, the city still carries the history of displacement, segregation, rapid change, and political conflict. Because this isn't just another Texas city. It's one of the clearest examples of how quickly America can transform. Follow for more stories like this one.